Hello again. We're continuing to look at the SVN version control system and the capabilities of using this for managing changes to our files that are important to us because we've put a lot of time and effort into developing and debugging our code. So far we've been making changes, and now it would be useful to find out how we can look back at the history of a file, find out when and where it was changed, who made the changes, see the commit messages that are hopefully useful and will provide some additional information about why the changes were made. So we are in the working copy of our repository that we've checked out, and we're in the Jolt subdirectory. So right now we have our greetings.cpp and a hello executable that we had created earlier. We can use the SVN client command, and we can get a log of a particular file. And this is providing information about the full history of this file. And it actually goes back to our original implementation of the Hello World program. And you can see that we made some changes and updated that to a more formal greeting, and we changed hello to greetings. And then at some point we had decided to actually rename that file. So instead of calling it hello.cpp, we had changed the name to greetings.cpp. And notice that even though we moved the file or changed the name, SVN actually tracks the history back to the previous file name and any changes that were made using that file name as well. If we were interested in getting back an older copy of the file, maybe we wanted to find out how a previous version worked, try running it again and see how it behaves compared to a more recent version, we can use the update command. And by default, update's going to give you the latest or newest copy of all the files in the version control system. Here I'm providing an optional argument, revision, and what I'm telling it is that I want to update the repository to revision 2. So we're actually updating and going back in time, and you will see that it's deleting greetings.cpp and adding hello.cpp because those are the files that existed after our second commit to the repository. So now you see that greetings.cpp is gone, hello.cpp is there. I could go ahead and look at that file, make modifications to it if I wanted. I could go ahead and recompile that and run it and check out how that file differed in terms of the code present in it, how it worked with a particular data set, etc. I can change to other revisions by running the update command again. So now I will see that I'm to an earlier version of the file. Instead of printing greetings, it's now printing hello. Again, I could recompile it, play around with the program, see what it does. And at any given time, I can use the separate command called SVN version. And this is going to tell me at what version of the centralized repository is my working copy at. So if I do SVN version dot, that's indicating that even though the central repository server is up to commit 1, we've actually gone back in time to revision 1 to look at these files. If we're done looking at those files and we want to get the latest and greatest version of everything, we can just use the SVN update command without any additional options. What we will see is that it's deleted hello.cpp, it's added back the current version of greetings.cpp, and it will show that we've updated to revision 5. And revision 5 was the version number that got assigned to the repository when we made our most recent commit. And if I rerun the SVN version command, I will see that my files are at revision 5, and there are no local modifications to files. The only thing is that we have this hello executable, which again, we normally don't keep executables under version control because we can always recreate an executable using the source code, which is under version control.